How many cars want to go past my house today? Like, what is this? Hi. It's been a hot minute since I recorded a video. So I thought I was just gonna come in, jump at you with my everyday makeup kind of routine. Disclaimer, I do not wear makeup every single day because I cannot bother when I go to work. Just like classic when I'm doing something, when, you know, just when I'm actually going, not out because I'd probably do like a full-on face of glam, let's be real here. So yeah, please ignore any sounds. My window is currently open, so you're probably gonna hear like the world just go by. So first of all, I take the NYX Pore Filler primer and I just pop this pretty much where I need to put it, which is essentially everywhere. I might need a bit more than that. As you can tell, my skin has graced me with as many blemishes as possible due to stress and medication. Yay! If you can already tell, I haven't uploaded a video in absolutely yonks. I don't really have an excuse. I don't know. In all my old previous videos, I'm like, oh, I'm having me time. Well, in actual fact, I'm just too lazy and I work a hell of a lot. So, I say I work a hell of a lot when I actually have 3 days off. So I do have time to film. It's just the editing and uploading part that just drives me insane because it doesn't like me. Okay, now I'm going to go into foundation, and this is the number 7 Beautifully Matte Foundation. I like to have a matte full coverage kind of finish whenever, wherever, whatever I'm doing, because I just love a good old matte full coverage, you know. So I'm just going to take about, I say 2 pumps because I've got a rather big area to put it on because I've got a big ass face. And I just like to work in sections with this, so like just forehead, like as you can tell, it's got some good coverage, and this is actually perfectly matched to my skin. Like they done a match on me the other day and I'm so glad I done that, because normally I either go too pale or I can just never get the right shade, which is a bit of a palaver. I always feel like I look crazy because I never put concealer on, like foundation under my eyes. I've been told that apparently that makes it crease more. I don't know if that's true or if I've just made that up, but I can take what I've got. I'm going to go in with the Revolution Supersize Conceal and Define, and I'm just going to pop that under my eyes. And my friend's just walking past my house. Hi Katie, if you're watching this. I like to do a lot of concealer because apparently waking up at 4 AM in the morning is like a new thing that we don't appreciate. I just pretty much put this wherever I feel like, pretty much. I know this seems a little bit extra for every day, but I do take the Laura Mercier loose powder and I just kind of like put a bit too much in my lid and just kind of like, I wouldn't call it a bake because I don't really bake it, I just kind of pop it under. So I guess it is kind of a bake then, really, isn't it? And then I take, for, you know, just the more extra coverage. I take the MAC Studio Fix in the shade NW15. I got matched in there for like NW20 and I literally looked orange. So 15 it is. And I just kind of like pretty much plonk this all over my face. And I just wipe that bake away. I don't do that yet. I take the Revolution Immigration palette, highlight to the moon, and obviously I just use this as my contour and highlight. So I use these two shades kind of mixed together. I just take this on my forehead. I don't really go in with bronzer. I'm slouching now because my back hurts. I'm just going in with my Soap and Glory blusher in the shade Rosy Chic. Chic, not cheek. I always say it wrong, and it looks very pretty, and I love this. And I take it on a Duo Fiber Revolution brush just because it picks up less product, and I don't like an overly, you know, flush cheek because I don't know what I don't, but I just don't. And I literally just apply the smallest amount. That was too much, but cool. That's fine. What I normally do is if I overdo it like this, I just take a big buffing brush and just kind of blend them together. Oh, where's my brother? Okay. Sounds Luke. But you're irrelevant right now. Jokes, love you. Really been loving using an eyeshadow brush for my highlight at the moment, mainly because it's quite small and it gets like where you want it to be. So I just, again, I take the same thing because I don't have time to rummage around. I just stick to what I know, and I just take the shade Limited Edition and Angel Face together, and I just kind of pop that where it's meant to go. And I pop it under my brow bone, and I just like go ham because I haven't done my eyebrows yet. I dipped into the wrong shade, but cool. Of course, I take it down the bridge of my nose, on the tip of my nose, on my cupid's bow, and I like to put it on my chin, but nobody else seems to do this but me, and that was way too much, and now it's just highlighted my spot. That's why we don't do it on the chin, Shah. And then I just pop it on like just above my eyebrows. What I like to do is kind of take a setting spray. So this is the Too Faced Hangover Primer, and I just kind of pop this over my base, and then when I'm done I pop it in again, so it's like literally not going to move. Surprised my cat didn't run away. She's on the verge, she's gonna go. I just go in with eyebrows, and currently at the moment I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow. I was using a Miss Sporty one, which I absolutely live and swear by, but it's currently run out and they don't sell it in my local Superdrug, so love that for me. And I just take a brow brush, a spoolie, and I can never find it. Like, this is what I have to work with to try find it.
Low battery.
Thank you.
Low battery.
Okay, I will turn you off. So I take the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Soft Brown, which is a little loved. brows, you are not my friend today. At all. I'm not a fan of either of you. Like, they're so much thinner than what I normally do, and this one looks ridiculous. But, do you know what? From far away, you can't even see them. Okay, so now my tragic brows exist. I'm just going to take the Benefit, again, well loved, Gimme Brow in the shade 1, I think this is. So let's go. And now, if I was to use eyeshadow, I would use the Soph Revolution Extra Spice palette. I just think this is actually beautiful, like the shade range. Like, I just love the shade Cookie Dough. I love the shade Everyday. I love the shade Chocolate Bread. I love them all. What I'm literally going to do, and this is what I'd do pretty much if I was to wear eyeshadow, I would take a crease brush and I would literally take the shade Cookie Dough and I would put this through my crease. Just a little bit. Nothing fancy, nothing amazing. Just to give my eye like a little bit of definition. Mainly because otherwise I look like I've got no eyelids. Beautiful. And then I take a flat kind of shading brush and I take the shade Everyday, pop that on my inner corner. And a little bit on my lid. Just like, you know, minimal. No big effort. Just a bit messy. I nail my finger. And eyes done. Alright, I take the Maybelline Lash Sensational Primer. I have got lashes that literally grow like this. So I've literally just I've messaged someone to get them done. And I just kind of prime. You guessed it, Lash Sensational Mascara. And I just shove this on my eyelashes. And then I go in again with my setting spray and just kind of try not to let the mascara transfer onto my face because that happens a lot. Have a look. And just kind of fan myself because I'm my biggest fan. I literally just take a Max Factor in the shade yeah, cool. A Max Factor lipstick in the shade Burnt Caramel, and it's kind of like a My Lips but better colour, and I literally just pop this on. I am the worst person at putting lipstick on myself or other people. I just can't do it. Just can't do it. Okay, so that is the finished look. As you can tell, it's pretty just like natural, quite classic. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. I will try to post more. Try being the key word here because, you know, bit of a failure over here. But yes, if you like it, give it a big thumbs up and I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.